Jet planes in the night sky with you, getting high in the sunrise with you.
Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this makeup look. I don't know exactly what I'm going to entitle this video, but if you are interested, keep on watching. I'm starting off with the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer. I originally got this as a foundation, but then ended up liking it more as a concealer, especially because I got a shade too light. I'm using the color 6.75 Sesame. Let me shade. And then take your beauty blender and blend that in. I'm going to be doing my eyebrows off camera and then I'll be right back. Then I'm going to be setting that with some powder. I'm using the Pretty Vulgar powder. It's called, no. It's called the Powder Room. The beauty blender, just pat that on there. The reason why I set my eyebrows too is because I want it to look more natural and more just matte. I just feel like it just looks prettier for a specific look. I'm going to be taking some Scotch tape, but instead of angling it upwards, I'm going to do it more like a fox eye. I'm going to be using the eyeshadow palette Nightingale by Pretty Vulgar. And with an angled brush, I'm actually using my eyebrow brush, going in with the color Swoop. And that's how I do my eyeliner. I'm only gonna do it halfway. I'm not gonna do it all the way. I'm just peeling the tape off, if I can find the edge. Okay. I'm gonna be priming my face with Touch in Sol. No Porblim. I finally got it right. Oh my god, you have no idea how hard that is to say. And as you all know, my favorite foundation is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and that is in the color NC40. I usually use about 2 pumps, and with a stippling brush, I'm going to use it all over my face. Then I use my beauty blender to press it all in. The reason why I use the stippling brush first and then the beauty blender is because I find it way easier to disperse. It's just way faster. I feel like it looks a lot more seamless. With the Studio Fix Soft Matte Foundation Stick in the color NW50, I'm going to be contouring my face.
Jet planes in the night sky with you, getting high in the sunrise with you, getting through all the bad times.
And I'm going to be using the same foundation slash concealer to conceal the bottom part of my eye. With the same powder by Pretty Vulgar, I'm going to be setting my face. Sometimes I like to bake, other times I just like to just put the loose powder all over. I use a big fluffy brush. Then with the same eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be going in with the color Flip Out, because I feel like that's the one that matches my contour. If you use powder contour, that's what you should use for eyeshadow, just because it's, you'll see, you have to blend it all together. It has to all connect. Then I'm blending it in with the beauty blender. Sorry, I forgot to turn my light on. I was wondering why everything looks so dark and shadowy. I'm like, this isn't looking on camera like it looks like in person. But now you can see it clear. I'm going to be using the same fluffy brush, but I'm going to clean it out. Just because you don't want it to, you don't want the brown to mix with the light color. Then I'm going to be using the color Pillow Fight. I'm going to be putting it here.
Getting through all the bad times with you. I wasn't missing a thing, no I do. And I wish that I could.
And put it more towards the inside. I don't know if you can tell, but that's what I'm doing. I'm sorry if this is kind of complicated. It's just the way I like doing it. And so I wanted to show you guys how I like doing it. Again, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I just like to play with makeup. And whatever's left over, I kind of just blend it in with the rest. So.
I miss you, I miss you, I miss you all the time.
Now with a really small mini flat angled brush, you just blend the eyeliner. Just smooth it all out. Don't do it all the way, make sure this line stays crisp, just do the top. Then I use this Superhero It mascara. It's in the color Super Black. Sometimes I'll clean out whatever mascara gets on the bottom part of my lid. Sometimes I'll just smoke it out with the same tiny little flat angled brush.
Jet planes in the night sky with you.
Obviously for this look, I'm smudging it out. Okay, so I'm using my favorite lashes from Kiss, as you already know. They're the Wispies number 11. Yeah, I need to buy a new pack. I'm gonna cut the lashes in 3. Okay. Then I'm gonna be putting some eyelash glue on the one that goes further out. Instead of putting them on the top of my eyelash, I'm going to be putting them underneath. Just apply it on the waterline as close to your eyelash as possible. And grab your second piece and do the same thing. And once again, grab your third and last piece and do it all over again. So I went ahead and did the other eye off camera. As you can tell, it's difficult to do it with just one hand. I suggest you use one hand to lift it up and then the other one to apply the lashes. The reason why for this look I'm doing it underneath instead of on top is just because it looks more like they're your real lashes. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Pretty Vulgar in the color Shimmering Swan. Going with a fan brush. Then I'm going to be using a small flat brush with the same highlight for the inner corners.
Getting high in the sunrise with you.
And also a little bit down here. Not too much. For blush, I'm going to be using the Ciate Blonde in the color Marble Light Dust. And with whatever's left over, just go nose here to make it look more natural. And for lips, I'm going to be using my favorite lip combo. It's Heatherberry by Biography lip liner. I overlined my lips on top and the bottom, but not on the sides. Okay, and just contour your lips. I'm using the color Matte Naked by Milani. To add a little bit more color, I'm going to be using the Matte Dreamy, also by Milani, and just putting a little bit on. I just wanted to make the color a little bit darker. Then spraying my face with a MAC Prep Prime Fix Plus Matte. It for the final look. If you like this video, please thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
Remember, your mindset creates your masterpiece. You can either turn it into what you want or what someone else wants. I suggest you choose wisely.